Thousands of weeks, but weeks. Sorry, I know this is on.
I know where you live. But no, we were always just colleagues who, you know, just guys who worked together. And I don't recall ever feeling like I had advice to give them. They gave me plenty. I paid no attention. But no, we were just three guys who worked together. And now Misha needs a lot of fathering. And I was always happy to provide it, no matter how inconvenient. I'm tired.
Jim, how was your time here on the stage? Fantastic?
I don't remember.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Beaver!
Hey man, what were you playing just now?
Let's try it down and sing it.
Are you kidding
It was
me?
an accident. I bumped it.
You're an a-hole.
Let's just try it again.
You're a world-class a-hole. For our next guest, get up the stage, please.
Bye. Well, this will be a hoot.
What are we doing for Richard Speight Jr.?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man?
Something snappy,
Something upbeat. Christopher Cross.
What do you think? Trickster, something trickstery.
Something by Cheap Trick.
Tricky MC.
Trigger. Trigger. Oh, 2, 3. He really messed up my space.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Speight Jr.
No. He doesn't get to come on until Mike fixes his bass because he ruined it. So he's going to sit back there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the well-oiled machine.
No, it was a well-oiled machine.
I'm talking about Mike.
Mike's fine.
Mike is not a well-oiled machine.
No, Mike's great. Richard ruined his bass, so Richard's going to have to wait while Mike gets back in tune. Hey, Billy, are we minus one or? Where are we?
It's good. Well-oiled.
Sorry, everybody.
Look at what you did, Rich.
If you want to point the finger,
This is gold. Look at what Rich did.
you're going to have a chance. Just a minute.
Listen, nobody needs me on stage for. Why is he talking to a mic when he's not on stage?
Hey, you quiet down.
Okay.
You don't get to talk.
All right. Wait,
Come on. A 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, next to the stage is the one and only Richard Speight Jr. His very own tale by request. Set to music.
I begged to be on stage by myself because I don't enjoy the humorous banter you and I have.
Yeah.
I prefer the lonely solo experience
Yes.
of being on stage by myself for half an hour.
Yeah.
There's nothing that brings me more joy. Mike, congratulations on tuning the bass. Sounds great.
Thank you.
Although I will say, there's some kind of jazz fusion in free form about it. But you know.
Yeah, no, seriously. If you like sort of asynchronous, out of tune music.
Like, where'd you going? I don't know.
It was spot on.
Where'd you going? I don't know.
All right, kids, your request. requested it. You said, I want Rich, I want less
No,
Rob.
nobody said that. Nobody said they wanted Rich. Nobody, not even in my family.
Dreams really do come true.
No, that's not. This is a nightmare. This is a hellscape.
All right, have fun.
You know what? I think it's going to be a great panel, but I feel like I need bass accompaniment through my old panel. Mike, hang out here for me, would you? I need to go on stage for 30 minutes. Okay. Hello. I'm Richard Speight Jr. I work on a television program, or worked, called Supernatural, as a performer, as a director, and now I have partnered with Robert Patrick Benedict, also a performer on said program, on a podcast about the entire series.
Yeah.
Don't force it. And we watch the show, we discuss the show and review the show using a very scientific beer growth algorithm to express our fondness or lack thereof of said episodes. If you're not listening to Supernatural then and now, then you are not listening to Supernatural then and now. And now, in the spirit of Q&A, I'm going to take a Q and see if I can't A it up. Young lady?
Hi, my question was, who do you think played Loki better, you, Carrie, or Hiddleston?
Who's Carrie?
Jim Carrey.
When was he Loki?
The Mask.
Huh?
The Mask.
The Mask, he plays Loki?
Huh? That's who the spirit was that he takes over, is Loki.
Are we sure?
Yes.
How are we sure?
It's the second part of the movie when he meets the teacher from Ferris Bueller, I always forget his name. But he
Ben Stein?
Yeah, him.
Ben Stein's in The Mask?
The Mask is my all-time favorite.
Okay, so walk me through this part of the movie where Jim Carrey discovers that he's Loki.
So it's, he asks about the mask and what like the origins are of it, and he says it's like the Norse god of mischief, Loki, like he takes over his
Oh.
spirit.
And how was the mask, the actual physical mask, imbued with said power?
That was not explained in the movie, but it is a Jim Carrey movie, so it's all of his movies are absolutely insane.
That's true. So we're saying that Jim Carrey, when he put on this mask to which you refer, we're saying that that mask made him Loki
Yes.
for that brief amount of time? Or if Loki had imbued the power into that mask, it was not really Loki, it was just a mask that carried attributes of Loki, so that when he put the mask on, he was just able to sort of embody Loki, but he wasn't actually Loki because he could remove the mask and then he wasn't Loki anymore.
Well, you weren't Loki either, you know.
Say it again?
You were not Loki either. You.
Right? You're not wrong. But we're talking about the mask. So I'm just trying to get my head on if he, like, I just want to be sure that before I vote, that I'm voting on the right candidates for the answer. So Jim Carrey, we're saying that Jim Carrey was, how many people think Jim Carrey was definitely portraying Loki in The Mask?
It said he would.
How many people think he was not playing Loki in The Mask? How many people haven't seen The Mask? How many of you are confusing this with the Cher, Eric Stoltz drama, Mask? How many people think Eric Stoltz was Loki in Mask? How many people think Cher was playing Eric Stoltz in Mask? How many people wish they were Sam Elliott's mustache? I'm going to have to go with Sam Elliott's mustache. Thank you for the answer and the question. You ready?
Hi, Rich.
Hi.
I'm Krista. I'm back with Mad Libs.
You're going to do what?
Mad Libs.
You're going to do Mad Libs? Okay.
You are given an adjective, please.
Adjective?
Yes, please.
Tall.
Thank you.
That's it?
Are you?
Are you going to do the whole thing?
I'm going to finish it up with you and Rob tomorrow, hopefully.
Christ on a sick, it's going to take you forever. I feel like you need to do a whole Mad Lib. How many Mad Libs do you have left in your book?
A lot.
Great, come on up here. We're going to do a Mad Lib. It's going to be great. Ever those Mad Libs? This is gonna be dope. You guys are gonna help me. We're gonna fill out a Mad Lib. We're gonna read a Mad Lib. It's gonna be fantastic. Tell me your name again. Krista? All right, you're welcome to sit. You can stand. We're at your dealer's choice. Now, pick a clean one here. Not clean like clean. Clean like not done yet. Okay, so the title is How to Go to Sleep. Okay, I need an adjective to yell it out.
Perky.
Perky? All right, perky. We'll go perky. Stupidly, I think is an adverb, but what's it? All right, we need now an adjective. What?
Short.
Funny and short? Okay, we'll go with short.
Type of liquid.
Type of liquid. Urine. That's what I heard. Next.
Another adjective.
Another adjective.
Glowing. What?
Glowing?
Jazzy.
Oh, that's what glowing. Another, well, it's really adjectives, isn't it? Adjective.
Moist.
Moist, I like moist. I mean, I don't like moist. Don't quote me. All right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, adverb.
Happily.
Yeah. What?
Come on, Krista.
Stupid. We'll go back to stupidly now that you got in the right category. Stupidly. And now, an adjective.
Hard.
Sloppy.
Did you say fart? That is not an adjective.
Hard.
Hard, okay, hard. Plural noun. Ankles. Did you say ankles? Ankles, not ankles. I mean, there's a bunch of ankles, so if you look at ankles, okay. Adjective.
Flaccid.
Yes, a real, thank you, thank you. Thank you for kind. Flaccid.
Leave it to Krista.
Adjective. Ingenious?
Mischievous.
Mischievous. Oh, and by the way, spelling counts. So you know.
She spelled it
Mischievous. Which is sexist. It could be Mr. Cheevious. I don't think that makes any difference. You're welcome. Next, plural noun. Idiots. Idiots. Yeah, idiots. Okay, idiots. That's good. That makes sense. Noun.
Impalas.
What do you say?
Impalas.
Impala. Impala. But it can't be. It's gonna be one.
Oh, I thought you said plural. Sorry.
No, just Impala.
Can
Impala.
only be one.
And now it's a plural noun.
Boys.
Sharks. Farts. Balls. Thank you. Balls. Put a little lever into it, kids. Noun.
Spaceship.
Baby. Okay, baby. Adjective. Wet. Now that's a little too close to moist. Do another adjective. What else? Dry? There we go, dry. We're going, oh, okay, you did that minute. Now, part of the body. No. What? I tell you what. The woman brought the Mad Libs to the stage. She gets to pick the part of the body. I think that's fair. What part of the body would you like to end this Mad Lib with? You choose.
Cervix.
Teeth. Teeth. And now, everyone, may I? The reading of the Mad Libs. No, it's pretty good. Pretty good handwriting. How to go to sleep. If you have trouble falling asleep, you probably have a perky mind. You must learn to relax so you will have a short mind instead. First, drink a cup of hot urine. And stretch out on a glowing bed in a moist position. You have my attention. Then breathe stupidly and think about something beautiful, such as hard ankles. Could have been hard ankles, but no, you went with ankles. Do not think about your flaccid enemies or entertain any other mischievous thoughts. Concentrate on something restful, such as idiots, which will make your Impala more relaxed. Hey, if that's what you call it, whatever. Or count imaginary balls. Jumping over a baby. Tennis balls. Ma'am, come on. Follow these wet rules and you will fall into a dry sleep the minute your teeth hit the pillow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you bringing participatory art to the table today. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Richard. We met at the autograph table yesterday.
Nice to see you again.
I loved your watch yesterday, and I think it's still awesome. Thank you. All right, so my question is about how we start by saying that my favorite episode with you is Hammer of the Gods.
Hammer of the Gods.
Yes, and for me it was very special because I'm a super nerd for mythology and lore,
Right.
especially one from different cultures.
Right.
Having you play Trickster Loki and then of course later on when you became who you truly are was pretty cool. But I think one of my favorite things was having the goddess Kali have representation in the episode because it's from the culture I come from.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like super cool having Weka play her was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But were you into any kind of mythology or did you read or just know of, because I know I used to read a lot when I was a kid and so did you like any kind of mythology from any cultures or anything that inspire you, or how do you feel about playing a character like Loki, eventually became Beaver?
Right, so I'll go back to the mythology part. As a kid, I was super into Greek mythology. Greek and Roman mythology. In fact, Jason Mans and I were just talking about that because we both have young kids, and my youngest is reading the Percy Jackson books. But I loved Greek mythology when I was a kid. I just thought I loved the Roman mythology, I loved the Greek mythology, I loved it all. I loved how the names got changed, and so I was fascinated by that. There was one book, and I'm going to mispronounce the book, but you probably most of you know what it is. It's called like Daulaires, How do you pronounce that?
It's Daulaires.
Daulaires, okay, that's so close. Daulaires' book on Greek mythology was like my Bible. I loved that book. I loved the art, I loved everything about it. So I was a big Greek mythology fan. In terms of Hammer of the Gods and the mythology represented within that episode, I'm not proud of this. I'm not a huge reader. I wish I were a better reader, but I think the fact that I'm, an antsy fella keeps me from being able to really sit and do it. However, occasionally I'll get through a book. Years ago, when I started doing conventions, and I mean years ago, when we first started doing them, somebody got up and asked me if I'd read Neil Gaiman, American Gods. I'd never heard of Neil Gaiman, I'd never heard of the book. And that same person, the next day, brought me a copy of the book. She said, hey, I brought this book. And I thought, that's sweet. I will never read this, but I really, really appreciate it. The conventions were different back then. There was no Saturday night special, there was no karaoke, and we didn't know each other, so we'd stay in the hotel of the convention, and we'd be in our room. They would bring us down to do a stage thing, and then we'd go back to our room. So we had a lot of alone time. And at that point, I opened up, out of sheer boredom, I opened up that book, and I've now read it twice. I loved that book so much. So I loved the fact that that episode was really leaning on American Gods,